Monica,
Yes.
you're homeless.
Yes, I am.
You're living in this RV,
Yes.
and you lost your legs 3 months ago.
Yes, I did.
Tell me about it.
Well, it all began when it was really cold and it was like 30-something degrees, and I didn't have enough blankets to cover myself, or I was living in a tent outside, and my feet started getting purple, and I kind of got worried. I said, "Oh my God," because I've never had my feet that color. So I let it go. I let it pass by maybe a week or two, but then my friend goes, "No, you have to go to the hospital. You look like something's wrong with you." So I did. I went to the hospital, and that's when they told me that I had to go to surgery, and then like a week later is when they took me to emergency, and I got my legs amputated. Yeah.
What is heartbreaking, is they let you go without any support.
Exactly. They just I went to emergency. They put whatever they put. I don't know. I'm not sure what kind of anesthesia they put on you. And I went to sleep, but when I woke up, I had no legs. And it was simple as that. And I don't think they did it the right way. They should have told me at least, you know what, we're going to take out your legs or something. I think you're supposed to be told, right?
I would hope so.
Yeah. No, it's just I went in the hospital, and then next thing you know it, I knock out and I wake up with no feet. So it was kind of painful,
And they just put you back out to homelessness.
Exactly. They didn't tell me you could go here, or people are going to help you here, or anything like that. No.
Because you've got to learn how to go to the bathroom, go to the store.
Exactly. Go to the store, go to the bathroom. Go to the store, go get something to eat. Just things that I need to do. Maybe a doctor's appointment or dentist appointment, and I have to go on my own. In my wheelchair, and it's difficult because everything's new to me. The wheelchair, the being homeless, everything's just came in one package. Yeah. And then me losing my legs. Well, that was a really hard, really hard for me. It still is at times. But I try to keep it. I try to motivate myself and think about the good things, that I'm still alive, that I'm okay, that, and it's never too late, and, maybe I could get, how do you say prosthetics. Prosthetics.
In fact, we're here, so we're here, how I first met you was through a street medicine team.
Right.
That is helping you. Another thing.
Right.
Well, before I go into that, you were such an inspiration.
Thank you.
Because the street medicine team told me that even without legs and your situation, you're helping other homeless people.
Yes, I am. I'm helping them, because I really like to help other people. I've always liked to help people, and see their smiles and see them happy, And if I could help them, and I have the ability to help them, then I help them, And I always think about others before I think about myself, And I know it's supposed to be the other way, but I love helping people, people.
And the other thing that's heartbreaking, is that you're only getting food stamps.
I'm only getting food stamps. I survive on only food stamps, and I don't know. For some reason, I haven't applied for GR, but I'm only getting food stamps, and I try to survive on $250 a month, which is not a lot, but I mean, it gets me there. I barely make it, but something. That's why I want to apply for SSI or something that's better for me.
And the street medicine team is helping you apply for everything, and then they're helping you medical-wise with other issues, and then they're helping you with your legs or be able to get prosthetic legs.
Yes, they're helping me with my wounds. They've helped me ever since I got out of the hospital. Katrina, she's the one that told me to call them. She gave in the word for me to come in, for them to come and see me, and they came, and I really thank Katrina for calling them and for bringing them to me, because they really helped me out, and they're really, really helpful to me. I think if it wasn't for them, I'd still be in pain right now. But everything's going good, I guess.
You have such an outlook on life. I mean, most people are get upset at the littlest things, and here you are homeless with severely disabled with only $250 a month in food stamps, and you're saying it's going pretty good.
And no legs.
And no legs.
Well, I mean, what can I say? I try not to be so negative. I try not to, I know it's not good, but I mean, it could be worse, I'm alive, and I want to keep on, being strong and trying to, motivate myself to keep on going, and not let myself go, because there's a lot of people that for any little, maybe like you say, are exaggerate over a paper cut or over they fell and they have a bump on their head, or they, and
they have to wait too long in line,
exactly.
or gas prices,
or they hired my favorite dye is $10 and it was $5 before, or anything like that. And that's why I admire myself sometimes too, because I mean I went through a lot, and it's not easy coping with not having feet one day and then the next day not having them at all, but I'm hanging in there, and I haven't got any therapy or anything like that. But I mean, I give myself therapy, and I tell myself that I can do it and that I can survive, and that God's gonna help me, day by day,
So, you live in an RV here.
Yes.
And if it wasn't for the RV, you'd be on the sidewalk.
On the sidewalk, yeah.
And the city is going to start towing RVs.
I know.
Next week.
I know they are.
What's going to happen?
I don't know if I'm going to be one of them. I don't know who exactly they're going to take, whose RV they're going to take away, why they're going to take them away. But if they do, well, I guess I would have to contact the nearest shelter, that I could go to.
But even the shelter, I mean, are they going to be able to help you with your disabilities? And the shelter beds are anyways, I'll let you explain.
Well, that's the only option I would have, or the sidewalk, either or. So, but they won't help me with my medical. But see, I could also tell the street medicine people where I'm going to be at. Right. And they could probably go where.
Well, the street medicine people, I know they work with people to get housing. So they're probably pushing for you really, really strong.
Yeah.
And I know that the city, when they tow an RV or they sweep a camp, they're supposed to offer services.
Right.
But there's not enough services to offer.
Right.
Which is why, it's putting people like you at risk, and my heart just breaks thinking about you not having this RV.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it would be a very, very, very painful thing for them to take it away from me. I don't know if they are, and if they do, well, there's nothing I can do about it, right? But I'm hanging in there, and I'm hoping that they won't take it away from me. And if they do, well, I can't think of anything else but calling the shelters or
but if you were and just being honest, if the shelters were available, you'd be in there now.
Yes, of course, I'd be in there now, and be safer, because being in an RV is not that safe at all, because it's not a real. I mean, it's a roof over your head, but it's not a real house, where you know that you're safe for sure. That at night nobody can go in your house. This store's not very safe, I mean, anybody could walk in and there's a lot of people out here in the streets that are not very nice, and I get frightened at times at night when I go to sleep, because I think, oh my God, somebody could just come in, because I don't really have a lock for the door, and I just tie it with a rope, but anybody could just cut it off, so it's kind of dangerous too, being alone here as a woman, and at night being alone and going to sleep, thinking, oh my God, this could happen or that could happen, but yeah.
What would you want housed people to know about homelessness? Because the people that are driving by here, they see the RV on the side.
Yeah.
They see, they don't look at us as humans.
Right.
What would you want them to know about homelessness?
Well, I just want them to know that being homeless is not easy. It's something you have to deal with. You have to learn how to be out here on the streets, because not anybody can survive being in the streets, because a lot of people, like I said, a lot of people get scared of other people, a lot of people don't like to talk about their problems with other homeless people, and do dumb stuff, or have hurt themselves, over that. And being homeless is very difficult. It's not easy at all. And sometimes you eat, sometimes you don't. When you didn't have money, when I didn't have food stamps, sometimes I wouldn't eat all day. Sometimes I would eat just once a day, sometimes at all, you know, because I didn't have money to, how was I going to get money, you know? And it's not very nice, you know, and of course I didn't tell nobody, but I knew myself, you know, that I hadn't eaten nothing, but I'm not going to tell, you know, my friends, oh, guess what, I haven't eaten, you know, because I don't want them to feel like obligated.
Is that pride?
Yeah, and I don't want them to feel obligated to that they have to help me or they have to give me something to eat, because it's not, you know, I don't know. I've never been the type that, oh, can you give me something to eat? You know, it's kind of hard for me because I was always used to my mom, you know, making food for me and eating my mom's food and have, you know, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You know, at home it's way different. And this in the street life, it's not breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It's like if you eat, you know, in the morning, and if you eat in the nighttime.
If you eat.
Yeah, if you eat. Maybe you'll eat tomorrow, maybe you won't. You know?
And not having legs, you're not able to go and hustle money like normal people.
Like normal people, you know, all these people that are usually on the streets, the basic things that they do are recycle cans and bottles. They pick up metal or whatever, metal scrap, and they sell it. Or, you know, and they try to make money that way. Or whatever they do, you know, or they sell food, you know, they try to do something.
Yeah, and you're not able to do that.
And without legs, you can't really you really don't have a lot of options, you know. Yeah. So that stops you too from doing a lot of things, you know. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, my heart breaks for you, but you are such an encouragement.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You know, I'm trying to keep, you know, motivated, and it's hard being alone, you know. My boyfriend's in jail. I don't know when he's going to get out. Hopefully soon. But it's hard, you know. Being alone is not funny, you know. Yeah. Loneliness is very difficult, and it's very sad, too. Yeah. And but I try not to let it get to me and give me a hard time, you know, give myself a hard time. Yeah. And I try to keep strong, you know. Every day I ask God to help me, you know, and live another day and you know, just be with me, you know, and try to stay with me, because you know, sometimes, you know, people, they say they're going to do one thing and then at the end they end up doing another thing, or they start, you know, going crazy or something, but I plan not to do that, you know. Yeah.
If you had 3 wishes, what would they be?
Well, 1 is to get my legs back. 2 is to live in a big house with all my family, and 3 would be winning the lotto.
I'm with you.
Yeah, those are the 3 wishes. Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for talking to me.
You're welcome. Thank you.